You move forward lighter, not because life changed, but because you did. As you settle into this moment now, allow yourself to recognize how far you have come, not by effort, not by force, but by willingness, by allowing your body and mind to soften into something more spacious, more honest, more free. There is nothing you need to do now, nowhere you need to go, nothing you need to fix. This moment is enough. You are enough. And as your breathing continues naturally, you may begin to notice that something feels lighter already, not because life has suddenly changed, but because you have. You have learned how to meet yourself differently. You have learned how to stay present without tightening, without bracing, without carrying what no longer belongs to you. And the body knows this. The nervous system recognizes this shift. It feels the difference between holding and allowing, between surviving and living. With every breath, there is less need to grip the past, less need to protect against feelings that no longer threaten you. You are not erasing your history. You are no longer living inside it. And the body responds with relief. As you continue breathing, gently notice the space around your thoughts. Thoughts may still arise, memories may still float through awareness, sensations may still move through the body, but none of them require you to follow, analyze, or relive them. They are simply passing experiences, like weather moving through a wide, open sky. And you are the sky. You always have been. Emotional weight dissolves, not because you push it away, but because you stop carrying it as if it defines you. You are learning now, at a deeper level, that emotions can move without becoming your identity, that memories can exist without controlling your direction, that sensations can arise without overwhelming your system. This is emotional freedom, not numbness, not avoidance, freedom. And as this understanding settles, the body begins to reorganize itself around a new baseline. Muscles soften, the breath deepens naturally. The nervous system no longer scans for danger that has already passed. There is a quiet recognition that this moment is safe enough to rest, safe enough to be present, safe enough to move forward without dragging old weight behind you. You may notice a sense of grounded calm spreading through the chest, the belly, the shoulders, as if gravity itself is assisting you now, helping you release what you no longer need to carry. And there is no rush, no pressure. This integration happens in its own timing, at the pace the body trusts. You may begin to sense what it feels like to live without emotional excess baggage, without the constant background tension of unresolved feelings. This doesn't mean life becomes perfect or painless. It means you no longer store life inside your body as burden. Experiences come and go. Emotions rise and fall, and you remain steady beneath them. This steadiness is not rigid. It is flexible, responsive, alive. You are not hardening yourself against feeling. You are strengthening your capacity to feel and recover, to experience and release, to engage with life fully and still come home to yourself with ease. This is resilience embodied, not as effort, but as trust. As your awareness continues to expand, you may notice a subtle shift in how you perceive yourself, not as someone healing, fixing, or recovering, but as someone who lives from wholeness. Healing is no longer a task. It is simply the way your system operates now. You move through life with less internal friction, less resistance, less self-judgment, and more permission to be human, to feel, to adapt, to rest. There is a kindness here, not forced, not performative, but genuine. A kindness that arises naturally when the nervous system is no longer in survival mode. You don't have to remind yourself to be compassionate. It happens automatically when you feel safe. And as this identity shift settles deeper, you may recognize that emotional freedom does not mean forgetting the past. It means the past no longer dictates your present reactions. The body has learned that it can survive feelings without freezing, flooding, or shutting down. It has learned that it can let go without losing itself. And this learning is stored not as thought, but as felt knowing, as muscle memory, as nervous system intelligence. This is what allows change to last. Not willpower, not discipline, but integration. Notice now how your body responds to the idea of moving forward lighter. Perhaps there is a sense of openness in the chest, a release in the jaw, a softening behind the eyes. These are signs of completion, of cycles closing naturally, of energy returning to you. Emotional weight drains away when it is no longer needed to protect you, and your system knows that now. It knows you have resources, awareness, capacity, choice. You are no longer defined by what happened. You are defined by how you meet what happens now. And from this place, imagine yourself living daily life with this lighter internal state. Interactions feel less charged. Setbacks feel less personal. Emotions arise, but they move through rather than settle in. You recover faster. You respond instead of react. You rest more deeply. And even when stress appears, it no longer accumulates in the same way. The body completes stress cycles more efficiently. It returns to baseline more easily. Calm is no longer something you chase. It is something you return to naturally, again and again. There's also a quiet confidence here, not the loud kind, not the performative kind, but the grounded confidence that comes from knowing you can feel without breaking, that you can experience life fully without losing yourself. This confidence allows you to engage more honestly, to say no when needed, to say yes when it feels right, to trust your internal signals rather than override them. Emotional freedom gives you access to discernment, to clarity, to choice. As you continue to rest in this awareness, you may notice gratitude arising spontaneously, not forced gratitude, just a recognition of the body's intelligence, its willingness to adapt, its capacity to heal when given the right conditions. You did not force this change. You allowed it, and allowing is sustainable. Allowing is kind. Allowing respects the pace of the nervous system. This is why this freedom lasts, because it is built on safety, not pressure. Take a moment now to sense your body as a whole. From the top of the head down through the face, the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the belly, the hips, the legs, the feet. Notice how it feels to inhabit yourself fully, without urgency, without bracing. This is what it feels like to live without emotional excess weight. Present, grounded, responsive, alive. You are not floating away from life. You are more fully in it. And as this session gently continues, you can allow this state to integrate even further, knowing that it does not disappear when you open your eyes or return to activity. It becomes part of how your system operates now. Emotional freedom is not something you hold on to. It is something you live from, effortlessly, naturally, day by day. You move forward lighter now, not because life changed, but because you did.